Hey guys, what's up? So welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundations. I got one in my foundation color for all over my face, and I also picked up the highlighting color in banana, and then I picked up contour shade in fawn. So we'll see how these go. So yeah, if you want to see what my opinion on these three little sticks are, just keep on watching. So first I'm going to just go ahead and prime my face using the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray Oil Control Primer. And next, so for foundation, I am using the, where's it at? The color, I pretty much kind of color matched myself inside Ulta, and I thought this one was pretty spot on with my skin tone. It is in the shade Natural. Looks like this right there. Looks pretty close to my skin tone, so I'm hoping it's a really good match. And just a really quick little side note about this foundation. Most foundations are 1 ounce. There's 1 ounce of product in it, whether it's stick or liquid or anything like that. I found that the majority of brands, their foundation has 1 ounce of product in it, and this one is only 0.32 ounces. So that's a big difference. But the other thing about this, it's only $25. So it kind of makes up for it. Most foundations run around like $30, $40, $50. I'm not sure how much the Makeup Forever one is. I don't know, but I know it's way more than $25. So just keep that in mind. It kind of just goes hand in hand. I guess it's a little bit cheaper, so a little bit less product, but so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this all over my face. I have the Hourglass one that they came out with a few weeks ago, and I've been liking that one, and I like the coverage. I put a lot on, so we'll see how this one is. I usually do like 3 swipes on my face, like my cheek area, 1 long one across my chin, and then kind of like 1 on each side of my nose. And then on my forehead, I do like 2 swipes on each side. So we'll go ahead and see how that works. Just right off the bat, feeling this on my face. Doesn't really, it's kind of like really hard. It's not really that creamy. So I don't know how I feel about that. The Hourglass one is, I don't know, it's a lot softer and it's just creamier and it just glides onto the skin. This one doesn't really do that so much, so I don't know. But I'm taking my Artis Oval 7 brush to go ahead and blend this out. We'll see if it has the kind of coverage I'm looking for. I heard that this foundation is really good for oily skin, but I mean, it says for all skin types in general, but I heard, I can't remember who, I think it was Makeup Shayla that said it was really good for oily skin. So I'm oilier than you would not believe, so I really hope this is a good one, and if it's not, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like I said, when I first put it on, it wasn't really that easy to glide on, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to blend out, honestly. And I was really, really wanting to like this, so we'll see how this goes. So it gave me kind of okay coverage. I can still definitely see my freckles shining through. So most of the time I gear towards more of a very full coverage, so you almost can't even see my freckles. I think we're gonna go ahead and see how buildable this is. So I really just need some around my cheek bones, well, my cheek area and my nose. So we're just gonna go ahead and add a little bit more there and see how this builds. So I would say it builds pretty nicely. It doesn't look really cakey, and it honestly doesn't feel heavy or anything like that. The finish is really nice. I don't think it's a complete matte, but maybe like a satin finish or something. But I like it so far. I just don't like how rough or not like as easy it is to glide onto the skin when you first apply it. So I don't know, we'll see. But the next ones, we're gonna go ahead and test out the highlight and contour colors that they came out with. I love the banana color that they have in the cream contour kit, and so I went ahead and bought that one because I knew I had to have that one. I love the way it brightens under my eyes, and I just wanted to see if, you know, having a stick version of it is even better. So we're gonna go ahead and do some highlighting. And this is what banana looks like. It looks pretty much exactly the same as it does in the cream contour kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and directly apply that to everywhere I wanna highlight my face. So under my eyes, my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. To blend that out, I'm using my Morphe G2 brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending that out, see how this goes. It looks like it's blending out pretty nicely. So that blended out really well. It looks really nice, and just kind of, it blends in really well with the foundation. There's like, it's very seamless. It wasn't hard to blend out like the foundation was. I don't know why that's different. Maybe they have different formulas for the highlight and contour shades, but I have no idea. But it was a little bit easier to blend out than the foundation color. So to set that, I'm gonna go ahead and just take my Laura Mercier loose translucent powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take that on a Morphe E48 brush and just set everywhere I have just highlighted so nothing moves. So now to contour, I'm taking the shade Fawn from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundations, and I'm going to go ahead and use this color to contour my face. It's kind of like an ashy brown, but not too ashy. So we're going to see how this looks. I don't even know what color I use in the cream contour palette. Mine's like different than my sister's, and it's more warm tone, the one that I use on that one. So we'll see how this goes. So to blend that out, I'm taking my MAC 159 brush, and we're just going to go ahead and just start blending out this contour. Which is blending out very nicely. I have trouble sometimes with my cream contours. I don't really use it that often just because sometimes I feel like when I'm rubbing it or blending it in, it takes off some of the foundation I have under, and you can see my freckles, and just takes away from the coverage that I want, so I don't really use it that often. But this one seems to be doing just fine, and it also helps when I add like an oil to my brush. It makes it easier to blend it and doesn't take away the coverage from my foundation under it. That blended out very nice. I really like that. I don't know why these seem a little bit different than the stick foundation in my shade that I used all over my face. It's kind of weird. So to go ahead and set that contour, I'm taking the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep, and I'm just taking that. Where's my little brush? And I'm going to be taking my Japanesque Kumidori little brush right here. This thing is awesome. I have really been loving it. I used it in the Ariana Grande tutorial and I've been using it ever since. And it's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, and then I'll be right back with my final thoughts on these little stick foundations. So yeah, that's my opinion on the just foundation part. I feel like they made foundations and then they also did like separately for the contour shades and for highlights. Like the banana, that was a completely different one and it's just for highlighting, and I really liked that one. It did kind of glide on a little bit easier. I don't know why, if maybe the formulas are different or something, but it did glide on a little bit easier. It was easy to blend out, gave a really good coverage. I love the color just because it really brightens up the under eye and it looks just really, really good, as you can see. I really like the way it came out. And then for the contour shade, I used Fawn. It blended out really well too. Like I said, a lot of my cream contours, like the colors, sometimes I'll have trouble with it just because it'll take off, when I'm blending it out, it'll take off some of my foundation under it and just lose that coverage, and just you can peek through more of my skin under, which I hate that. You know, I want to just keep my coverage and then just blend out the contour easily, and this one really did that. I love that about this one. I like the color. It's not really too warm, but it's not too ashy. It's kind of in the middle, and I really like the color of it. And yeah, it blended out like a dream. It looks really, really nice on my skin. I'm really happy with those. So with the highlight and contour shades, I am really happy with. They're really, really nice. They're only 25 bucks, so I think that's worth the money, honestly. And you get a good amount of product, I would think, for that price. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say about it. So I'll go ahead and list each shade that I use down below for you guys. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you aren't already, just so you can keep up with all videos that we post. We're so close to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I can't believe that. It's like so many people. I thought we would never hit that. So yeah, hopefully we reach that soon, and when we do, we have a surprise for all of our loyal subscribers. I think that's about it, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye!